This is a review of my Thompson Chain Reference Bible, the NASB, New American Standard Version. I got this Bible quite a while ago actually, and it was a hardcover and the spine was broken in it and the cover was pretty bad and the edges here were really dirty. I got it for nothing, but it's really hard to get a NASB Thompson chain, so I didn't say no when it was given to me. So that's okay. I used it for a little while and then I just put it up on the shelf, and then about a week and a bit ago, this guy at church gave me a cover. It's a church Bible publishing cover. He had a Bible and he rebind his Bible out of this, and he didn't want the cover, so he gave me the cover, and I actually put it on my NASB. My gilding might not be, my red might not be perfect, but this is my first attempt. And I put 3 nice ribbons, nice black ribbons. They're quite long ribbons in this. I like them long, as you can see, nice and long. And I had to fix the text block in this, so I reinforced it with a binding material that you use for books. I used all the proper glues and I glued it all up and clamped it and let it dry properly. And then the end sheets here, I've used like it's a bit like a cardboard, only to give it a bit more, make it a bit more solid, because it's really floppy, this cover. I just wanted to make this a bit more solid, so I stuck it onto here what they normally do. There. And you might see a little bit of glue there, but it'll all come off. It'll clean off that stuff. But yeah, this is a really nice Bible. This one. It was worth putting it up on the shelf and just waiting till I could find or afford to buy some leather, because leather was so expensive. But when I got this cover, couldn't say no to that. I mean, it fits quite well in here. I mean, I didn't quite. The bottom part, it should have been down a bit further. It's not quite even, but it's straight across. It's just got more of a gap up the top part here. As you can see there's more of a gap here. So, bigger gap, but it works just fine, and I'm really happy with it. I do find with the NASB that the chain references doesn't seem to be as many chain references as you do in the KJV. But, yeah, the red in this is quite nice on this one, and it's pretty even all the way through, which is quite amazing for a Thompson. And the ghosting isn't too bad in this at all. It's quite nice to read. There's some more red. Like I said, it's pretty even. I mean, this one is a 77 translation, and this Bible was actually brought out in 1993. So, and I'm not sure if they're going to actually print any more of these Bibles, Thompson. Some say they are, some say they're not going to do any more. So it was worth rebinding this, I think. I've been using this now for a couple of days. It's been really nice to read out of. Really been enjoying it. I do find at the back here, when you've got all the extras, it is a bit different. Like you've got the maps, and if you can hear dogs in the background, it's Doberman up the road. It never shuts up. Drives you crazy. People that go to work all day and leave their dogs at home, and they're bored silly. I feel so sorry for them. Not the dog's fault, the owner needs to be doing something about it. I do find it's at the back. See, this isn't in the Thompson. in my King James. You find some of the maps are different, as you can see. The extras at the back. It's a lot different. And as you can see, my dog's out there, not even making a sound, and these other ones are barking. The back's actually quite different than the Thompson. I mean, you still got most of the, you know, the same sort of chain references, but some of the pictures and stuff, it's a bit different. You still got the archaeology stuff at the back as well. That's all the same. Well, not all the same, but close to. Then you've got a concordance as well. Good size concordance in this. And it's actually quite a good size to read. As you can see, nice and clear. You get your index to your maps. And you've got your maps, which are the same. I'm glad they didn't go with those other maps that normally you see in the NASB, because those maps look like they were done by a 3-year-old. And these are quite nice. And you've got a couple of cardstocks at the back here to write some notes on as well. Well, this was a hardcover box, a hardcover one, so that's why it's not rounded. It is sewn, so it was definitely worth fixing. It's not going to fall apart. And now it's got a pretty good cover on it, so now I should get another 20 years out of it, maybe. You know, first person got a good thing out of it. They had authorised King James. I think you might just be able to see that. And down there, somebody on Facebook said get it off with WD-40 and a toothpick, and it actually works, and it doesn't damage the leather. So I was happy about that. I'm just going to leave the red letter and Holy Bible there because it is a red letter. So I have marked in this Bible a bit, just a little bit, just to show you the yellow. The highlighting yellow. These are from the Zebrite pens. Now, it's a bit of a show through there. No bleed through, but it is show through. Same with the green. The green, here it is here. The greens here are underlined, and there's a bit of a show through there on the green. Not actual bleed through, but yeah. So I won't be using those pens in here. I'll just be using a pencil. As I've been using, I think I've marked in here a few places with a pencil, so I think I'll just be using a pencil. But the red is really nice. I can't believe the difference between this and the King James, how nice the red is, and the print is so nice in this as well. Yeah, as you can see, I've been penciling, using pencil in here. So I think I'll just continue to use pencil. That way, if you make a mistake, you can rub it out. I'm not wrecking the Bible. I still have my notes. But yeah, this red is really nice. And I did them properly behind the band. And yeah, so that's a review of my rebind of my NASB. Now, my first rebind. Okay, I didn't do the cover, but I did everything else. I fixed it and I put the red on and fixed the Bible and glued it in there. So at least that's a start with practicing on how to do a rebind. I'm getting there. Well, thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed that. And yep. I'm going to enjoy my Bible. Thank you very much.